Hello.
Hi.
And hello to the people on the internet as well tonight. So I'll start and Patricia will end, and in between we'll have a nice little mingling time. You online, somehow you'll be able to mingle. I don't know, get in like a Zoom room or something maybe. But you're missing out on the snacks, I'll tell you that. All right, so this is for anyone who woke up this morning and just needed a little bit of encouragement. Can we hear it? Can we hear the names? Yeah? I hear it great. Okay. Perfect. I wake up early to the morning sun. I don't know how it does it every day. It rises up and then it falls again. Oh, and only to die away. Look in the mirror and I see myself. I don't know how I do it every day. Standing on this big blue rock, not knowing what I'm doing here. Still believing there's a reason, keep on keeping on my way. Each time I open my eyes, that's when I get to decide how I'm gonna show up in this life. Everybody get up, oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up, oh, it's a beautiful day. Get up, get up, and be grateful. I'm up, and I'm thankful. Get up, and be grateful. I'm up, and I'm ready to play. Yeah. Look at the clock, it's running day and night. Got no control in those hands. A little soldier just marching through time. I'm so glad I am not a clock, I'm alive, and I can choose to dance each time I open my eyes. That's when I get to decide how I'm gonna show out in this life. Everybody get up, oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up, oh, it's a beautiful day. Get up, and be grateful. I'm up, say I'm up, and I'm thankful. Get up, and be grateful. I'm up, and I'm ready to play. Everybody, get up, 'cause it's a beautiful day. This is where you all stand on your chairs and take your clothes off. Just kidding. I'm joking. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. It's getting wild over here in the live show. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Thank you. Hope that cheered any grumpy souls in the room. If it didn't, maybe something else will. We'll try to get you by the end of the first half here. If I don't get you, Patricia will. That's for sure. All right, so this is just a song about not letting your emotions get the best of you, and realizing that there is solace and peace in the present moment, and sometimes you just have to let things go, and that's the best solution. So this is called Let It Slide. I've been dragging my feet again, can't seem to get my mind on the right track. It's been a couple of months now, and I keep hoping I'll get that high back. Why do I wake up to the sun and see only God? Try to let it know it hurts, and it's so much worse than you expected it would be. Child, look around, there's no one here now. You are your only enemy. Yeah, oh, child, let it slide. There's a little piece of heaven right for your eyes. Child, give it up. 'Cause if you keep on keeping it, you're gonna miss so much. Oh, if you keep on keeping it, you're gonna miss so much. Oh, if you keep on keeping it, you're gonna miss so much in this life. Thank you. Thank you. It's getting hot in here. Do you guys feel it? Yeah, right. I already made that joke, Patricia. Just kidding. All right. Well, let's see. What should I do next? This is always the hard part. I never know what to do next. Okay, I'll do this one. So, this is a song I wrote this year, which is an anomaly for this year because I usually write a lot more, but I didn't really write that much this year. So, this is one of the few, and it's called The Image. And it's just about how we're all beautifully made. And whether you think that's by God or spirit or the earth or whatever, it doesn't really matter because it's true. They're in the center of my soul. I can feel you all around me. Something holy and untold. But I hear it perfectly. Somehow in the deepness of now, I can see I was made in the image. I was made in the image of love. I was made in the image. I was made in the image of love. Even now I can see I was made beautifully. I was made in the image. I was made in the image of love. Beyond books and words and songs, at the gate of all my longing, leaving certainty behind. I take one step and you come running. It's clear. In the sweetness of here, I can see I was made in the image. I was made in the image of love. I was made in the image. I was made in the image of love. Even now I can see I was made beautifully. I was made in the image. I was made in the image of love. Love, love, flow like water. Love, love, move in me. Sing it with me. Love, love, flow like water. Love, love, move in me. Love, love, flow like water. Love, love, move in me. We were made in the image. We were made in the image of love. We were made in the image. We were made in the image of love. Even now, I can see we were made beautifully. We were made in the image. We were made in the image of love. Thank you for singing with me. I can hear all of you too, don't worry. You are joining in the chorus in the airwaves. All right. This is a song I wrote. I make this joke that all my exes live in Denver. I'm not from here, by the way. I live in Ohio. So, yeah, Columbus. C-Bus, represent. I have had a wonderful partner. We were wonderful together for a short time, and then we weren't really wonderful together. Anyway, but he was very insecure, and I was like, well, that's so silly because you're so beautiful and I'm completely in love with you. So I wrote him this song, and the first thing he said was, wow, that was the most flattering and insulting thing anyone's ever done for me. And I was like, okay, I won't play that for you again then. So you can decide for yourself. But it's just about when your cup runneth over, don't try to cut off the flow. Just get a bigger container. Sometimes I get a glimpse of what happens in your head, and I gotta say that it sounds so ridiculous. It makes me wonder if you understand how blessed I've been feeling being with you. You got this way of carrying the light, just like a prism giving rainbows to people passing by, projecting technicolor dreams before my eyes. You just radiated beautiful. You got me so good that you could go and break my heart in two, and I would probably smile in all of the beautiful ways that you do you. So baby, you better get used to it. My love ain't going nowhere. It starts as a spark, now my heart won't quit. My love ain't going nowhere. Cup's too small and it all won't fit. My love ain't going nowhere. Better go to Home Depot, get a whole bucket, cause my love ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I love to witness you in all your humanness, 'cause I get to see the things in me that you reflect. I get to really get this feeling in my chest. I'm in love, baby, with every little piece of you. And you got me so good that you could go and leave me in the dust, and I'd be delighted to find there was more of you that I get to love. So baby, you better get used to it. My love ain't going nowhere. Stars as a spark, now my heart won't quit. My love ain't going nowhere. And your cup's too small and it all won't fit. My love ain't going nowhere. Better go to Home Depot, get a whole bucket, cause my love ain't going nowhere. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Baby, stop playing like you ain't amazing, blazing with beauty and truth. Somebody heard me praying, craving, waiting years for a man like you. Baby, stop playing like you ain't amazing, blazing with beauty and truth. Somebody heard me praying, craving, waiting years for a man like you. 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 Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So this next song, you guys, you have a part. It's easy. Don't worry. Everybody, just follow me. Do this. Ready? Let's do it again. Beautiful. That's it. When I start to sound like, yeah, that was the song. That was it. When I start to sound like Darth Vader, then you'll know that it's your part to join in. Okay. This song it's called "The Love Song of Everything," and I wrote it in a moment of awe that when I go to sleep at night and I wake up in the morning, somehow my body kept breathing itself. My heart kept beating itself, and I just think it's one of the most beautiful gifts. And it's almost like the universe wrote a love song just to me, and I can always hear it every time I breathe. I don't want to give words to this. Anything you have to interpret will only eclipse the heart of it. I just want to send it in sound with a wavelength clarity. Ooh. Nothing I could ever say will resonate the same way that this love does in me. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Very good. Somewhere in the beat of your heart, there I am. Somewhere underneath all the war-torn believing, there you have always been. It's something like a melody, it's something like a song, and it sings itself and it's never wrong. Oh, everywhere it plays for me, it's always on repeat. It's the love song of everything. Inhale, exhale, breathe. So sweet. It's not just there in my body. It's not just there in the thoughts that I think. It's there in the roots and the skies and the seas, in the eyelids, the irises, the wind and the wings, in the will be, the ever was, the reason and the just because. I am the song that I sing. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. Thank you for breathing with me. Ooh. How many was that? 5? Was that 5? I know, I'm terrible at keeping track of this. All right. I used to commission songs. Don't ask me to commission anymore. No, I'm just kidding. It was fun, but it was difficult. But it was cool. I had somebody want me to write a song for their parents' like 50th anniversary or something like that. So I just write a little love song. But I have a musician friend. He asked me to write one for him. He was having some trouble in the dating world. He was like, I just want a song that I can wake up to and and think the universe has got this, and it's all going to be sorted. So I wrote this song called Something Better Planned. Sometimes it feels like my heart is stuck in a revolving door. It can get me down so much, I don't even want to mess with it anymore. Oh, that too familiar feeling, oh, I know it well, but I don't let it get too far. No, I'm too good at staying cool now. Yes, I am learning the art, and I'm getting good at letting go, yeah. Getting good at giving it over, cause I know it ain't in my head. Oh, I'm getting good at letting go, yeah. Getting good at giving it over, cause I know, though I do not understand, my soul's always got something better planned. So if you're stressed out about something right now, let's just say that your soul has something better planned, okay? Forget about it and be here right now with us in this joyful room. And when the shadow comes creeping in, I love the dancing, yes, like a thief from my past, I turn on the light by remembering only my soul knows my path. And I'm getting good at letting go, yeah. Getting good at giving it over, cause I know it ain't in my hands. So I'm getting good at letting go, yeah. Getting good at giving it over, cause I know, though I do not understand, my soul's always got something better planned. And I am unburdened, yes, I am free when I believe. If I just keep trusting, if I keep the faith, I know I'll see. When I let it go, and I know when I let go, and I know that my soul's always got, yes, my soul's always got, oh, my soul's always got something better planned. Something better is coming along if we just trust and relax and sing this song. Ooh, something better is coming along. Something better. Thank you. How are we doing?
Awesome.
Yeah? Doing good? Okay, cool. How's everyone else doing in the ether world? Type it in the comments. Tell us. If you're doing terribly, call a friend. All right. Oh, let's see. I'll do this one. So a lot of us here know about the Centers for Spiritual Living. And I used to play at the Columbus Center for Spiritual Living. And I had this bad habit sometimes. I really wanted to do like write songs that aligned with the theme for that Sunday. So sometimes I had this bad habit of writing the songs the night before or maybe the day of and finishing them like right before I was supposed to play them for the first time. So that was a fun time in my life. Very chaotic. I don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. But this particular Sunday was for Mother's Day. And this one happened to work out. So this is for all the goddesses in the room, which everyone is. You have a goddess inside of you, even if you don't think you appear to be a goddess. I know what's behind that smile. I know you're tired. You spend your life trying to be everything to everyone. I know that look in your eyes, cause I've seen it in the mirror 1,000 times. That's the face of a woman who doesn't understand how much she's to earn the affection I so desperately need. But the people who love me best don't expect me to save the world. No, they regard me as a goddess and they always give me love for free. They say, you are what you are, that's all you ever need. Fierce like a warrior, as soft as a sunbeam. Everything you've ever been, everything you'll ever be is holy, 'cause you are a goddess, baby. It's hard enough to be just me, rule my world from a place of reverie, forgive myself unconditionally and learn from my mistakes. And then the movies tell me I should look like her and laugh like her. If I'm a quiet beauty, all will surely fall in love with me. But the people who love me best like the way I laugh, and they don't care what I wear. They'd rather see me loud and proud than sleep light and pretty. And they say, you are what you are, that's all you ever need. Soft like a warrior, strong like a warrior, soft as a sunbeam. And everything you've ever been, everything you'll ever be is holy. You are a goddess, baby. Alright, this part is a little love letter to yourself. Or maybe if you want to turn to a goddess that you know and write it to her /him/they/them. Here we go. You are the sun and the moon, you are the earth and the sky. You are the one who answers the prayers that you're laying down late at night. You are the undefinable and the one who is desperate to define. You are the one you've been waiting for. You are the love of your life. You are what you are. That's all you ever need. Fierce like a warrior, as soft as a sunbeam. Everything you've ever been, everything you'll ever be is holy, 'cause you are holy, and your life is holy, and your days are holy, and your mind is holy, and your body is holy, and your tears are holy, and your laugh is holy, and your love is holy. You are a goddess, baby. You are. You are. You are a goddess, baby. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta take this off. It's getting very hot up here. These lights, the blinding lights. Okay, I can do this. I was a theater kid. All right. All right, so song is about a perfect love. My idea of what that might look like, and how if we center ourselves and know ourselves, we can be present. And we're not projecting onto other people, which I mean, I've done that a bunch of times. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, no one in here, absolutely not, nobody over there either. But when we're totally present, we can see someone for who they really are, not who they are through our lens. So this is about that. Wind-blown hair running on the forest floor. New love in the summer when the air was warm. and you rolled in like a thunderstorm. In the summer when I was born, we danced in the falling of the autumn leaves. Together every season's a gift to receive. Real love, it changes 'cause it's always free to live and die like autumn leaves. Here in the silence, here in the still, I know you better than I ever will. Here in the silence, here in the still, it's always been you. It's always been you. And it always will. Laugh out in the middle of a raging war. Real love don't need fighting for. So we pretend, but we don't keep score. 'Cause love's favorite joke is war. Our love so endless, our love so deep. All is surrendered, all is set free. Our love so endless, our love so deep. It's always been you. It's always been you. And I have loved you all my life. And now my eyes are open. I have loved you all my life. And now my hands are open. It's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you. All right, well, okay. I think I got like 3 more. Yeah, sound about right? Yeah, time-wise, I think so. So I got about 3 more. So my question to you is, would you like this half of the show to end with a party-ish, or would you like it to end with something like poignant? Party. Party. Okay, we got a party. You can vote, but it's too late up there in the online space.
Yeah, I was gonna say do a poignant party.
Oh, wow!
Nice.
I feel like anywhere you go is a poignant party. I got you, right? All right. Okay, one second. I think the temperature in here has shifted. This tuning. Does everybody have full bellies with their snackies? Yes. Everyone well hydrated? Not everyone. Okay, I'm hearing that some people need to get some water. All right. Okay, I'll do this one. All right. So this is a love song, but it's more about when the 2 parts of yourself finally find each other. I think of it as like a masculine and feminine archetypes, you know, the way Jungian psychology describes it. So I turned that into a love story that happens within my own being. Here we go. Left my love long ago. Thought I'd give myself a try. wandered far away from home, left my memories to find. Gone so long I forgot I'd left, till I found my love in a stranger's eyes. Wouldn't trade that thrill for anything. All I wanted was to find myself, so I had to hide. And I said, how long did I live without you? How long, how long? He said, don't you worry, don't you cry, let's make love all day, all night. I've been waiting for you all your life, let's make love all day, all night. Wandered down the garden path, learned to make my way alone. I learned to fight, I learned to run. Learned that every road leads straight back home. And he said, how long did you think you'd live without me? How long? How long? Don't you worry, don't you cry. Let's make love all day, all night. I've been waiting for you all your life. Let's make love all day, all night. He said, how long did you live without me? Say you just needed time. Baby, isn't that the thrill of being alive? Remembering all the love you left behind. He said, don't you worry, don't you cry. Let's make love all day, all night. I've been waiting for you all your life. Let's make love all day, all night. You coming back home tonight, and I bought us a bottle of sweet red wine. Let's raise a glass to waste some time, and let's make love all day, all night. 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 Thank you.
I think that's my new favorite Jesse Powers song.
Oh, yeah. All right. First of all, this is okay. So I have 2 more songs left, but I want to say thank you to Lara and Robert for having us. Thank you. Yes, give a round of applause. Having us, setting this whole thing up with all the cameras and the fancy schmancies and the sound and the food. That was so good, by the way. I feel spoiled. I feel like I love being cooked for. I feel so cared for. All right, so this is another participation song. So everyone take something that you've been beating yourself up about. I know the first thing that came to your mind, whatever that was, it's it. Okay, so take that thing, and we're gonna do some letting go of that right now. So whatever it is, it's not worth hanging on to. I'll tell you that right now, and I don't need to be you to know that. So I welcome you in this space all together. So just lighten your load, lighten your heart, and let go. Star's going to. Star the dog has many things burdening its doggy heart. So many years I've hidden, so many lies I've told. The ignorance of you, or a woman too afraid of truth. So many things mistaken, so much guilt I hold. Buried alive, but we don't match it. Stole my breath and I went cold. And how I long for the warmth of love, the softer side of me. The time is now, I shall be free. I forgive once again. Oh, I have found redemption. Put my faith in me. I put my faith in me. Once again. Oh, I have found redemption. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Oh, I forgive. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive myself. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive myself for everything. Okay, here's your part. It's really easy. So if you forgot about that thing already, don't forget about it. Just forgive it. Okay? And then forget about it. So sing with me. Let it go. Here we go. I forgive myself. 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 I forgive myself for everything. That was so beautiful. Thank you all for doing that with me. All right. Yeah, how do we party out after that? I don't know. Celebrate the release. Let's all shake it out. It's gone, whatever it was. All right. All right, so it's my last one. This one's about your inner warrior. And it's the song where I rap, so that's fun. Shameless plug for the people that are here. We have some nice merch tables over here, just thought I'd mention. Shameless plug for people online. Do you have a shop online, Patricia?
I do, on my website.
Patricia Bahia has a shop online, as well as I. So go on our websites and check out some of that merch. All right, here we go. Something's mistaken me, it's taking me for a fool. Constantly accusing me of being fake, like I'm some criminal. But it's subliminal, I can't remember though how I got in this flow of negativity that's keeping me from being free. But I know that it's on me, I'm the beauty and the beast, and my thoughts are the luck, and my heart's the key. Society always succeeding and bleeding me out. But I see the reality and the light, and I'm ready for the light now. And love demons may try to bring me with a straight face to life. I am a warrior and I will always rise. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Okay, this is your part. Just repeat after me. It's really easy. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. I am the chief. I am the chief. I never turn and run. I never turn and run. When darkness comes for me. When darkness comes for me. Let's do it again, yeah. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. I am the chief. I am the chief. I never turn and run. I never turn and run. When darkness comes to me. When darkness comes to me. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Woo!
Oh my God, I'm coming in here.
Oh,
Because if I don't come in here, they can't see me on the
I
camera.
see.
Is this not an amazing amount of music and a lot of fun? And not even close to being done yet because Patricia Bahia is still in the house. For those of you online, thank you for your generosity. Keep going to ntmedia.org/donate. Hit the donate button. All proceeds from tonight, all donations this week and this weekend go to Patricia and Jesse. I spelled your name wrong on the live stream. I corrected you. I know. You've got a lot of friends out there that corrected me immediately.
Oh, thank you guys.
I like to put an extra E in her name.
Oh.
But I'm going to ask you to put an extra 20 in the basket. So if you've already donated, thank you. And if you haven't, please do. Please be generous. We're going to take a very short break and then come back with Patricia Bahia. And yes, the merch tables are open.
Woohoo!
Thanks for being here, folks.
Thank you.
Now we'll put that on pause.
Wow, that's awesome, Jeff.
Thank you.
Okay, your imposter syndrome was officially fired because that was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
We'll take it up there.
Beautiful melodic instruments. I either sign up on the corner
Yeah.
if you like house concerts, just this environment. Just sign up by taking it as a
Hey folks, we're gonna come back.
House concerts. We don't
Yeah, that isn't
else. I'm
coming
not
through,
like
is it?
a spam. We send
No, the names are off.
There we go. All right, folks, we're going to come back, and we've got a whole other set of music with the amazing Patricia Bahia. As we get started here, I just want to say that I really appreciate y'all coming out tonight.
I just wanted you to know.
We had no idea we wanted to do another house concert this fall, and then I heard Jessie was going to be in Colorado, and realized I cannot pass up this opportunity to catch Jessie while she's traveling through the state. And then about a month ago, we set all that up, and we got all the promotions going in and everything moving. And then about a month ago, this amazing being on my right calls and says, "Hey, I'm coming through Denver. Want to put something together?" I was like, "Oh my God, what an incredible weekend!" And I love the opportunity to create experiences that don't happen every day. So I hope that's happening for you tonight, because that's happening for me tonight. We get an opportunity to hear two amazing voices back to back. You're going to have to give me a minute to get out of here and go change camera angles before you get started.
Of course.
But the beautiful part is we're recording all of this, and this is a part of the vision of New Thought Media Network, to bring positive music, media, and entertainment to the world. And we're going to keep doing it again and again and again. And next year, we're already looking at how do we take this to maybe a little bit bigger of a house somewhere. So stay with us and stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Patricia Bahia.
Right. We're gonna wait for the camera angle to change. So before I start playing, a couple of things you need to know about me. One is I love when y'all sing along. So don't worry, like some people feel like, oh, I need to sit quietly and wait until the song is over and then politely clap to show my appreciation. No, I like to hear you making noise during the song. So if you want to get up, if you want to clap, if you want to do anything like that, it's all good. I'm going to start us off, though, with something kind of contemplative a little bit. You'll notice over there I have some t-shirts that say breathe in, breathe out, repeat. And in honor of those, and also Jessie did her breathe song, I have to do mine. And this is a sing-along, so I want y'all to join me on this. And can you hear the piano okay? Because it's a little soft for me. Okay, so that may just be because I'm behind the speakers. Could be. All right, so when I get to the part where I say breathe in, breathe out, you're just going to repeat after me. I think it'll be pretty easy. So I wrote this song with a co-writer of mine that I write a lot of songs with, Diana Rose Dawson. And she and I, we write a lot of songs that are reminders to ourselves. This is a really important one. I know the body breathes by itself, but I find that when I'm really concentrating on something, I hold my breath. Does anyone else do that? Yeah. And so this is just a reminder, like, especially when I'm stressed, to just slow it down and take a breath. So here we go. Center down, enter in. The noise will fade away as you begin to listen to the quiet inside your soul. Every worry, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Let joy, let joy. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe out. Let go, let go. Breathe out, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Let love, let love. Breathe out, breathe out. Let it be love. Oh, you're all so good. So how did that feel? Nice. Oh, cool. I just want to give a shout out to Jesse Powers. Was that a beautiful set?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
So soulful, so yummy. And I was saying earlier, I was trying to think of the word. She has such agility in her voice. Like it's just so flexible and so gorgeous. Loved hearing that. All right, I want to do another song I want y'all to sing along on. This one was featured in the Positive Music Awards this year. They're not saying winners anymore. So, yeah, I know. So I'm not sure how to say this, but it received an award. Okay, it didn't win an award, it received an award, the song did. And I wrote this with a dear friend of mine, Aaron English. And we wrote this, I guess the last few years, have been just so fraught with the political divisiveness, just people not coming together, and not really recognizing how much we really have in common and how much better we can make the world if we just agree to disagree and come together. So we wrote this song really about that. And again, I want to encourage you to sing along if you are so moved. Let me get this. We may not be in the same boat, but we're all in the same storm now. Tossed on troubled water, trying to get across it, make it through to the morning. I see the sun is rising up above the dark horizon. Put our hands and hearts together, no storm that we can't weather, nothing we can't do. 'Cause when we get together, we can make it better if we just get together. Sisters and my brothers, love one another. We can make it heaven wherever we are. 'Cause everything's better when we get together. Everything's better when we get together, future is ours and it's brighter than ever. Oh, oh, oh. Every day, every way, we're writing the future. So close you can feel it. Our hearts and our dreams, yeah, coming into view. We all belong, the frail and the strong, the young and the old, the quiet and the bold, forgivers and forgiven, joining all together, we can weather any storm. 'Cause when we get together, we can make it better if we just get together. My sisters and my brothers love one another. We can make it heaven wherever we are. 'Cause everything's better when we get together. Everything's better when we get together. Future is ours and it's brighter than ever. Oh, oh, oh. Get together, get together, get together, get together, get together, get together now, now. Get together, get together, my sisters and my brothers, can we get together? Get together, oh, now, now, now. 'Cause when we get together, we can make it better if we just get together. My sisters and my brothers love one another. We can make it heaven wherever we are. We can make it heaven wherever we are. So I am very pleased to share with you that I am this year a 20-year cancer survivor. Yes. So this time, 2003, I was just getting ready to have my last chemo treatment. It was October 4th, 2003, and I have been cancer-free ever since. Yes. So I'm coming up on the 20-year anniversary. It's going to be this week. Yeah. Because are we almost in October?
Yeah.
Right, tomorrow or the next day?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
Couple
October.
hours.
Yeah. So I really, I feel like every day is a gift. And I have a song called Every Day is a Gift that I wrote really about that. It took me about, I think it was a full 6 years after I was done with treatment to start claiming my survivorship. Because for any of you who have had a serious illness, and many of us have, there's this period of time, and I don't know if it ever really leaves, but where you're kind of looking over your shoulder and every little ache and pain, you're wondering, But it was about year 6 where I was like, I think I'm going to start saying it out loud. I didn't want to jinx it earlier. Not that you can really do that, but you know how we are. We get superstitious. So this was a song that I wrote right about at the 6-year point. And the reason I came up with this title is really interesting. So I was teaching at the cancer support community in LA. I was leading circle singing. And it was something I was doing to kind of give back and help other people through their treatment. The people that go there are mostly in active treatment. Sometimes they're survivors, and some are family members of folks who are in treatment or who have passed. And so one of the things we do in the circle is it's an improvisational circle singing thing, like kind of a Bobby McFerrin thing, if you know who Bobby McFerrin is. And so you don't have to read any notes. Most of it's without any words, or if there are any words, they're really simple and short. And one of the things I ask everyone to do is to put in affirmations, just like little slips of paper, and we put them in the middle, and then we draw them out. And I drew out every day as a gift. And I was like blown away by that. And it was drawn though after we were done doing the circle singing. So it was just like a leftover title. And at the time I was taking a songwriting workshop where the assignment that week was found titles. So you're just supposed to find a title like in a newspaper article or somewhere. And this title just came to me and I was, well, this is obviously the found title for today, for this week. So without further ado, here's the song. We're all living with a terminal condition called life. No matter how I try to fight it, can't deny it, no one gets out of here alive. Every golden sunset fades to black. Never know if it'll be the last, but I know I've only got one chance to live this precious life. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson how to live. Every day is a chance. Don't sit it out, but join the dance. Every day is a choice to lift your voice, to love, forgive, to live. Every day is a gift. It's amazing how good an apple tastes. Sweet summer air after pouring rain, the sun shining on my face. I love the sound of bells and children laughing, the dizzy rush I get from dancing, my crazy friends, my family. I love this precious life. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson how to live. Every day is a chance. To sit it out or join the dance. Every day is a choice to lift your voice, to love, forgive, to live. Every day is a gift. But every time I've left here on this earth, I'll savor every minute's worth. When I'm gone, I hope that you remember. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson. Every day is a chance to live. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson how to live. Every day is a chance. To sit it out or join the dance. Every day is a choice to lift your voice, to love, forgive, to live. Every day is precious. Every day is precious. Every day is precious. Every day. Thank you. So that song is on my CD over there called Save Your Heart. And it's also available for streaming on all of your favorite platforms, iTunes, Spotify, etc., etc., etc. And available on my website too. Let's see. Okay. All right. I don't know if I really need the cheat, but I'm going to keep it there just in case. So this song is a super fun one. It's called "It's All Good," and it's an empowerment anthem in a sense. That's like set to a little bop. So my friends that I wrote this song with, Allison Albers and Lucy Clearwater, we got together one afternoon and I had just met them at a songwriting retreat. Oh, that breeze feels nice. And we just started getting to know each other. We started talking about things. And one of the things we talked about was the pressure on women in particular we're always being marketed to about all the things that need to change. You know, we got wrinkle creams, we got hair dyes, we got, not that men aren't marketed to this stuff too, but for women it's really a huge industry, kind of trying to make us feel insecure about how we are so that we can, have the need to buy the product. So we started talking about that, and we decided we wanted to write something that was just like, we're good like we are. And we were inspired by a quote from a woman named Caroline Caldwell. And the quote is, I should have it written down here, but I don't, so I'm going to paraphrase it. It's basically, in a world that's trying to make you feel bad about yourself, loving yourself is a revolutionary act. So that's what this song is all about. Sitting here in traffic, got the radio on. I'm drumming on the dashboard and I'm singing along. People give me looks cause they don't understand. That's just the way I am. I like to talk to strangers every chance I get, cause a stranger's just a friend I haven't met yet. 20 minutes late everywhere I go. I stop to smell the flowers, go with the flow, it's all good. No, I don't need to change, it's all good. I'm on my way, it's all good. It's all good. And people think I'm crazy cause I like myself the way I am, not trying to be nobody else. They say it's extraordinary, even revolutionary, to be the way I am. Cause I'm always looking out through those colored lenses. They say it's high time I come to my senses, but I'm not trying to fit in no one else's shoes. I'm happy being me, the way that I choose. It's all good. No, I don't need to change. It's all good. I'm finding my way. It's all good. It's so good. I'm not saying that I'm happy all the time. I got my highs, I got my lows. But I'd rather see the glass half full, cause it makes for a light load. It's so good, yeah. It's so good. Oh yeah. Good. So love yourself. It's a revolutionary act. Okay. So I want to talk about another song. So I don't know how many of you saw this meme that was going around on Facebook for a while. It was, the way I saw it anyway, it was a chalkboard that was in somebody's yard and it had a little message on it. And it said something like, "Hey you, I love you. And I don't even know you, but I love you." And you may think that's crazy, but if people can hate for no reason, then I can love. And I thought that was just so amazing. I decided that it had to be a song. And I wrote this with Claudia Carawan. Some of you may know her. She's a wonderful music artist in the positive music community. And I absolutely love this song. We haven't recorded it yet. And I got to record it quick because I think Claudia's going to record it. And then, we can both have our own versions. But I need to do it. Hey you, yes you, I don't know you, but I love you. Hey you, yes you, call me crazy, but I know this is true. If somebody hates another for no reason but the color of their skin, then I don't need a reason. I can love you for your soul within. You're a child of God, and that's good enough. Good enough, good enough for me. You are made of love, made by God above. And if you're good enough for God, that's good enough for me. If you're good enough for God, that's good for me. Hey you, yes you, I don't know you, but I love you. Hey you, yes you, yes I see you and I love you. And although we may look different, everybody's got a heart that breaks. We all got the same colored blood running through our veins. You're a child of God, and that's good enough. Good enough, good enough for me. We are made of love, made by God above. And if you're good enough for God, that's good enough for me. If you're good enough for God, that's good for me. If you're good enough for God, that's good enough for me. Hey you, yes but I love you. Thank you. I think I'm going to switch over to the guitar for a few songs. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how's everybody feeling? Good? You fully hydrated? I can't believe this weather. You know, I left LA 3 weeks ago to go on this trip. It was really warm. And I thought, well, by the time I'm in Colorado, I'm going to, it's going to be cold, right? In the mountains. I packed sweaters. I packed like my, puffer jacket. I packed all this stuff for cold weather. And even this has holes in it. It's really not very warm, but I mean, I just am not prepared. So is this unusual? This weather?
I feel like it just lasts forever. It's hot. This is hot falls here. I'm
Yeah.
from Minnesota, so I feel it's very hot.
Got you.
But it drops.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Before I do that, I gotta remember to find my capo. So I almost didn't bring my tank tops because I thought, well, no one's going to want to buy a tank top when it's freezing cold out. But I have them available because I figured, I'll just throw them in the suitcase just in case. So they're there, and they say every day is a gift on them. And I'm wearing one. So, and then I also have my blow up model over there wearing one. All right. Let me just make sure I'm still in tune from when we did the sound check. Okay, I think that's good. So this next song we're going to do, it's called "This Is My Tribe," and I wrote it with the great Harold Payne. Those of you who know who he is, oh my goodness, one of my favorite songwriters, one of my favorite humans, to be honest. And we were doing a house concert together in Santa Monica, and if you know Harold, he is the absolute master of the instant song. So it's like a party trick, but it's not a trick, it's a talent. So you throw out a title and give him a genre, and he's writing it as he is singing and playing it. That's how fast he is. So we were at this house concert, and someone threw out this title, and he started the song, and we all were singing along, and then but he needed some verses and a bridge and some other parts. And so after the house concert, since we had kind of started the song together, he graciously invited me to help him finish it. So we wrote this together, and where did it go? Here it is. So when we get to the chorus, the lyrics are, "This is my tribe, this is my tribe, this is where I thrive, where I come alive, this is my tribe." And then if that's too much for you, don't worry. We get to a part where we just spell out the word tribe. Tribe. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to sing along. And am I plugged in? No, I'm not plugged in. Well, that would explain why you're not hearing any guitar. Okay, so let me do that. Do I need to mute anything before I put this cable?
Go for it.
Go for it, he says. Go for it, he says. Okay. I'm scared. Okay. All right. And now you can hear it through the speakers. Okay, that's great. I'm also going to take this thing off. I love this. Is one of my favorite bracelets. This was my godmother's. It's 3 bracelets hooked together. It's just so cool. Anyway, but it jangles, so we're gonna put this right now. Well, it might jangle there too. Okay. All right. We come together. It's meant to be. In this moment, this point of destiny, we got each other's backs, walk in each other's shoes. These are my people, my brothers, my sisters, the family I choose. This is my tribe. This is my tribe. This is where I thrive, where I come alive. This is my tribe. Wanna try that? This is my tribe. This is my tribe. This is where I thrive, where I come alive. This is my tribe. Oh, let's spell it out now. T-R-I-B-E-M-I-T. R-I-B-E-M-I-T. R-I-B-E-M-I tribe. We're all on a journey, but it feels like home. And wherever we go, we know we're not alone. We share our burdens, lift each other up. There for each other, come hell or high water, no matter what. This is my tribe. This is my tribe. This is where I thrive, where I come alive. This is my tribe. Oh yeah. T-R-I-B-E-M-I-T. R-I-B-E-M-I-T. R-I-B-E-M-I tribe. One more time. Here we go now. T-R-I-B-E-M-I-T. R-I-B-E-M-I-T. R-I-B-E-M-I tribe. Yes. Oh, thank you for singing with me on that. That was awesome. What did I decide I was going to sing next? I have to look at my set list. Oh, yes. Okay. So I had the honor of writing yet another song with Harold. And this time it was also with Jill Colucci, who is a wonderful songwriter she lives in Nashville now. And I met her also through Posy Fest, which is the Positive Music Festival. If you know Winona and Judd's music at all, No One Else on Earth. Jill wrote that song. She wrote a lot of country hits for an artist named Travis Tritt. And she wrote other Winona songs too, but that's probably the most famous one. And she has a lot of other songs. Anyway, I'm quite honored that got to write this with them. So I told him I wanted to write a song about aging. And but I didn't want it to be too heavy, and I also didn't want it to be fake, like one of those where it's like everything's great, never felt better. Like, things as you get older, there are things that break, there are things that aren't really wonderful about it, and of course, we're happy to be alive, and I'm not saying any of that, but I wanted to write something that kind of addressed, a little bit of the reality of it. Anyway, and so we got to talking, and Harold was talking about how, because he's been in the business for a long time, and you hear his story, what starts going through people's mind is, how old is he anyway? But they're too polite to ask. And so we ended up writing this song. It's called Old Enough. Talking with a new friend, somebody I just met. We hit it off, and things are going great. Then in the conversation, I sense a hesitation. It's obvious they're curious about my age. It almost makes me laugh when I see him trying to do the math. So I do the answer to the question they're too polite to ask. I say I'm old enough to be grateful, young enough to be hopeful, smart enough to know I've got a lot left to learn. I'm old enough for believing, young enough to keep dreaming, and wise enough to know which bridges to cross and which ones to burn. I'm old enough. I don't have all the answers to the things that really matter, but I know a little kindness goes a long, long way. And time is short and precious, and life will surely test us. So I do my best to treasure every day. And when it's all said and done, it's not how many trips around the sun, but what counts is how you live in love. And now I'm old enough to be grateful, young enough to be hopeful, smart enough to know I've got a lot left to learn. I'm old enough for believing, young enough to keep dreaming, and wise enough to know which bridges to cross and which ones to burn. Which bridges to cross, which bridges to burn. Takes a while to learn. And now I'm old enough to be grateful, young enough to be hopeful, smart enough to know I've got a lot left to learn. I'm old enough for believing, young enough to keep dreaming, and wise enough to know which bridges to cross. Yes, I'm old enough to be grateful, young enough to be hopeful, smart enough to know I've got a lot left to learn. I'm old enough for believing, young enough to keep dreaming, and wise enough to know which bridges to cross and which ones to burn. I'm old enough. I'm old enough. enough, young enough, smart enough, wise enough. I'm old enough, young enough, smart enough, wise enough. I'm old enough, young enough, smart enough, wise enough. I'm old enough, young enough, smart enough, wise enough. I'm old enough.
Yeah.
I'm old enough. Old enough. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so this next song, I wrote this, it was kind of a dual purpose song. So I had a friend who was going through a hard time. He was wasn't actually suicidal, but he was having really dark thoughts. And I wanted to write something to encourage him, but I also was thinking about myself, because we all go through dark times. And sometimes you just need to hold on and it'll pass, you know? And so I wrote this as a words of encouragement for him, but also for myself and anybody else who needs to hear them. And September is actually Suicide Prevention Month. So we're in the last day of that. And this song, when it came out, I timed it actually in May. There's a International Suicide Prevention Day or something like that. Anyway, I forget exactly what it was, but I made a video for this song and released it on that day. And one of the most gratifying things as a songwriter is hearing from people that the song helped them through a tough time. And I got some just wonderful messages on YouTube and on Instagram from people who said that this song helped them not do something bad to themselves. So that just means the world to me. And I encourage you, if you like the song, you know, and if there's anybody in your life that needs to hear it, please share it with them. It's available on all the streaming platforms, and it's on my YouTube for free. So there's no financial barriers to sharing it. You've been knocking on doors, but they're all closing. You've got battle scars, you feel broken. The cold hard wind just keeps on blowing, trying to take you down, take you down. All the tears you cry fill an ocean. Your head in hands, no console. The dreams you dreamed are all but stolen. But I want you to know you are not alone. Hold on. Hold on. Remember, you are not alone. I will never let you don't see yourself the way that I do. Got a light that shines, that fire inside you. I hope you know how much I need you to never let me go. Don't let go. Hold on. Hold on. Remember, you are not alone. I will never let you go. So hold on. Holding on for you, for you. Hold on for me too. Hold on for me too. Hold on. Hold on. Remember, you are not alone. I will never let you go. So hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. All right, so how are we doing time-wise?
One, maybe two.
All right, sounds good. All right, well, I have been requested to do this next song, and maybe we'll just call it the song of the evening. This is Every Heart, One Love, and I want to stand up to this one. So, hang on a second. Ooh. All right, that's better. Trying to remember if this one has a capo or not. Well, we will soon find out. All right, so this is another song that I wrote with Diana Rose Dawson. Yeah, we're going to try it without a capo. We'll see. If it's too low, we can just make it go higher. So Diana and I were talking about the state of the world, and this was during the 2016 election. Oh, do we need to change the camera? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, great. Hi, everybody. And we were just, we were watching the news and seeing all these talking heads of people just yelling at each other. It was getting worse and worse. And we started getting kind of judgmental about the whole thing. And we decided that we needed to remind ourselves that we really are just so much more alike than we are different. And just remember that we're all part of the human family. Put this down just a touch. Oh dear. Okay, that was more than a touch. Okay, how's that? Oh, that's better. Okay. So sorry for that. So this is another sing-along, and I got the chance to actually play this before it was recorded. I got to play it for Jason Mraz in Hawaii. He's one of my favorite artists, and it just meant so much to me that he loved it. So he said, be sure and feature that part where everybody gets to sing along. So I do. People shout like they got the answer. Louder and louder now, I'm drowning. I see a anger, quick to judge. Pass the paper, sign the labels. Wish we'd all stop acting like we're strangers. If we could see underneath, we are one family. And it don't matter where you come from. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. One love, one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one. What if we could rise above division, look for the good, take the time to really listen to everybody, every voice and every color. Give love cause we were made to love each other, and even if we disagree, we are one family. And it don't matter where you come from. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. One love, one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Let me hear you sing that. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Did you want to do a harmony? Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. One love. One love. One love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. One love. One love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love.
Yes.
Awesome! You all sounded great on that. Thank you so much for singing with me. And thanks everybody online for tuning in and all of your comments. Thank you so much. So Jesse and I will be sticking around for a little while to meet you at the merch table. Please sign up for our email lists. I'm giving away a 5-song songwriter series, storyteller series. So it's the stories behind 5 songs. And Some of them are unreleased versions, so it's the only way to get them is to sign up on that list. And if you're online and you want to sign up, it's on my website, patriciabahia.com. Oh, over there. I thought that was the camera. I'm so sorry. Hi, everybody. Hi. All this time. Oh, well. Sorry about that, people. So it's patriciabahia.com, and you can sign up there and get the 5 free songs. And Jesse, what's your website?
JessiePowersMusic.com.
JessiePowersMusic.com.
I also have a free song if you join my mailing list.
Yes, and she also has a free song available if you sign up. So please do that. All right, thanks y'all.